Alright. Play some chess. Uh, Ratings took a big tumble last night. Just wasn't playing well last night. I lost a lot of games. I was making mistakes. I was getting flags. This night, we are going to play good. And we're going to get our rating back into the 2000s. So let's go. We're going to dragon. Alright, play 49, push c4. And we're going to play my line. I got like deep into theory in this line against an 1800 height, I don't know, closer to 1900 I guess last night. It was this line with h4. And this dude knew a ton of theory. So let's see if we go down it again. So h5, a4, bishop takes f6, e takes f6, bishop d5 leads to a very theoretical line. This move, I think, loses immediately. In lots of these lines, he's just running into this trick, and now I'm going to have a discovery of like knight takes e4, and it's very unpleasant for him. And if queen e3, there's some idea of like rook takes d4 followed by knight g3. But okay. Doesn't seem necessary. Okay. So now I have a queen and you don't. I mean, you know, he could have just played on down a pawn, but instead he chooses to sacrifice the queen for a rook and a piece, which just can't be right. Can't be right. So we just gotta find the most crushing way of consolidating here. Maybe a little move like king g7. The idea of this is so that he can put pressure on f7, unpin this pawn so I can play f6 when I need to. I think my rook wants to be on this file. Okay, like I'm not concerned about this plan. Like, you're not going to checkmate me. Not anymore. Let's try to sort of creep in here. Like if rook d5, I play queen b4. I might be able to play rook back to d4. I looked at rook d5, queen b4, rook 1 to d4, and then I looked like I had queen e1 check. But he might be able to repeat with rook down, queen b4, rook 5 back to d4. However, if rook d5, maybe it had like queen e3 there. Maybe invade that way. So now maybe queen g5, just kind of attack a pawn. Seems annoying. Okay, so a couple of options. f6 seems most natural. Oh, that allows bishop e6. f6, bishop e6, queen e5. The only way I see to defend this pawn at the moment is rook g3. And then I was looking at queen f4, hitting the rook, still hitting both these pawns. Maybe rook back to g1. Then perhaps like rook b4. Oh. Okay, so it seems like I can just take this with the queen safely. Rook d5. Queen e1 check. Seems good. Followed by like a4, possibly. So there's similar things. Oh, do I have a4 immediately? Rook to e3. Queen e1. King down a4. Okay, I'm going way too slow in this position. Way too slow, way too slow. Threatening a4. Just a simple move. e5 is also now currently possible. Yeah, a4 looks pretty hard to handle. If rook to e3, a4, rook takes e7 check, king h6, rook h3 check, king g5, but he has a4, rook takes e7 check, king h6, g5 check, king takes g5, rook g3 check, king h4 appears to be out of checks. And I just gotta be careful not to play f takes. g5 check. Be a little embarrassing. That's a little embarrassing. Oh shit, g5 check, king takes, he has d5 check, then I have f5. That's okay. So rook here, and I play king h4 or f4. I don't think it matters which one. Maybe king f4 seems a little better. Whatever. I don't think it matters. Just trying to make sure that, like, if I have a takes, he doesn't have some mate threats type of idea. But it looks like I'm just mating if rook takes g6. Right, a takes b3, king a1. Okay, clear this first. And then we'll invade on c2. This is the point. King d1, king b1 check has to be correct. He could have played king d3 here. Could have played king d3 here. Man, I froze up a little bit. In this position, just because I felt that queen f5 would somehow lead to mate. It might not, though. What do I do here? Rook c5, maybe. I think rook c5 was the idea. Rook c5. Yeah. I mean, he can play like rook h3 or rook e4 or whatever. But it looks like this forces some rook up endgame. Let's see. Oh, rook d2 check works? Oh, that's nice. If rook d3 had queen e5, king c4, and queen c5. That's nice. That's nice. Rook d2, king c3, queen c2, king b4, queen c5, king a4, rook d4, then b4 and takes his mate. That's nice. I think rook c5 is, I mean, also winning, but nothing better than a simple mate. Okay, so king d3, what did I have? Oh man, I have to play rook takes b2. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, rook d2 is clearly much better. Queen d1 check here. King e4, f5 check, king f4, rook f2, rook g to f3, take it, and queen d4 is mate game. That's nice mates. Okay, so this was a typical game where, you know, we played reasonably well, but we got into unnecessary time pressure, and I feel like maybe a 2100 player might have punished me at the end of this game and tried to flag me. You know, and at least not walk into immediate mates. So, a good warm-up win. We're going to keep playing and really try to avoid this dangerous situation. I mean, there's no reason to risk the game at the end of this game by getting into big time pressure when you basically can't lose with the material that's on the board. So we're going to try to keep working on this. But I win a game. I'm going to play another game. Goodbye.